I'm not like my dad. I'm smarter than him. Better than him.
What up, welcome back to the channel. I'm J and we are locked in. This is what's next for Brayden Weston in season 4 of Ghost. Now season 3, we know he had his challenges also. One of those, his relationship with Tariq, it was battle tested. He had to decide whether or not he was going to stay in the dope game. He also had to figure out what was going on with the Lauren Baldwin situation. And the biggest thing on his plate was his internal issues with his family and Weston Holdings being a Ponzi scheme. Now, before we jump into this and break down what our predictions are for Brayden in season 4, if you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions like this, then hit your subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Make sure you hit that like button to follow me on Instagram right here. Now, Brayden Weston is a complex and conflicted character. He was struggling to find his way, and it looks like season 4, the bond that he has with Tariq is definitely going to bring them closer. And if we thought that they were brothers in these first 3 seasons, season 4, they're definitely going to have to lean on each other to survive. So here's what's next for Brayden. When you really look back at season 3, Brayden was kind of a lone wolf. Yeah, he interacted with Tariq, he interacted with Effie, Kane, his family, but for the most part, he was on the outside looking in. Tariq was hiding the secret from him about Lauren. Kane was basically just using him to try to get everything that he had in order. So Brayden was on his own. We know in the end he comes back and he saves Tariq during the shootout, and that's because of Obi. Now, with Obi being in their corner, I won't call him the OG for them just because we know he's with Noma and we don't know how far that's going to go. But we see that Obi did have enough trust to tell Brayden what was going on. And for Brayden to come and save Tariq, once we see this bond fully formed, I think season 4 is going to be a problem for the Tejadas. We're going to start to see a difference in Brayden. He doesn't want to get pushed over. His uncle was using him. Tariq was using him. Kane was using him. Effie played him. So I think going into season 4, we're going to see a whole new Brayden. He's really going to be about that life because his family, they're pretty much shunning him for everything that he has going on. And at this point, who does he have in his corner? Tariq. Because if the Ponzi scheme crumbles, that's just going to throw off all the money. He's definitely going to have to get back into the game. And with this war brewing, it's going to be ugly for everybody. Saving Tariq will put a huge target on Brayden's back. They probably wouldn't have been dealing with Brayden as much if he would have never shown up. If Tariq was to be killed, they probably would let Brayden go on about his life. But that loyalty, that brotherhood, it stopped Brayden from not showing up. He had to come and get his brother up and out this jam. Now, like I said, with Obi working with Noma, we already know she slit his face for being unloyal. I don't know what's going to happen, but maybe Obi, for the moment, can at least help them and give them information on how to move around. But when it comes to Brayden, he's still on the outside. Who does he have in his corner? At least Tariq, we know that Tommy is back. Tommy said he doesn't want nothing to do with the war. 2-Bit is back. Now that might put a target on 2-Bit's back because he has Tariq's car. But Brayden, he's really out here on his own because his family can't even help him out. They have the feds watching him. With that target, I can see Kane going directly after Brayden. You got to find their weakness, the chink in their armor, and you got to attack. Now, Brayden was the one that came and shot the gun out of Kane's hand. Kane was not hit from what I've seen. It was just a gun. Kane's going to be coming directly for Brayden probably first because he almost killed him. So whatever he got with Tariq, that's on the back burner. Because we know Kane, he's always been trying to manipulate Brayden. And for Brayden, he's going to have to try to figure out a way to trick or set up Kane. I'm thinking that's what the plan is going to be. Maybe Brayden to try to squash it with Kane. Act like he's going behind Tariq's back. Because you remember, he told Tariq he didn't want to be in the game anymore. Even though he came back. They could potentially set up Kane using Brayden. Because Kane is going to think that Brayden is weak. He's already said, oh, look who dropped their nuts. That's going to probably be the angle that they got to take to get Kane out of here. Will Brayden be bold enough to do it? I'm thinking yes, but in the beginning, he might be a little scared just because you never know with Kane. But that's the only way I feel that they're going to be able to get rid of Kane is using Brayden as bait. As far as it comes to his family, I think the Ponzi scheme, it might get blown up a little bit more than what it is already. But we do have the suicide letter from Uncle Lucas. We got Kiki on our side. She's not running away because Brayden is looking out for her. We also got Mr. Weston, he went down there and talked to the feds. So I think that the microscope on Weston Holdings is still going to be there just because the RICO is gone. But if they can connect the dots to anything that they have going on here, and if they do a little bit of digging, they'll realize that Tariq has money in here. They also know that No Cap All Frap was going through Weston Holdings. So I don't know how they're going to play it out. But as far as the Weston family, this might be the end of them. And this is what drives Brayden more to the streets. Now, is he going to be able to get out of the streets? Maybe eventually. But it looks like season 4 is when everything comes crashing down on each individual character. And everyone's basically going to have to climb themselves out of a hole moving forward. So Brayden, as far as his family goes, he can't really deal with the Westons because the feds are on their case. I expect to see Brayden catching more bodies in season 2. He got Uncle Lucas up out the way. He came and shot at Kane. So he's actually putting in that work. And that's why I say everyone's going to be hitting rock bottom and got to climb themselves out of that hole. We should see a transformation in Brayden going into season 4. And throughout the whole season, we'll start to see him become more and more like Tommy in season 4. Now, will he be as ruthless? I don't think so. But will he catch more bodies? Definitely so, because once you got rid of someone you love, his Uncle Lucas, that's what Kanan has been telling everybody. Once you kill somebody you love, then it comes easy. So using Brayden to get Kane, using Brayden to set up either Effie or Diana or even Drew, I think Brayden is going to be that person. We're going to start seeing him become a little more mysterious, and be a thief in the night. So I expect big things, high expectations from Brayden in season 4. All right, let me know what you think about Brayden going into season 4. Are we about to see character development and have Brayden start to turn into that next Tommy? Or is he just going to be in the game and try to help Tariq out the whole time? Me personally, I'm thinking we're going to use him to get at Kane. He's about to actually start getting his feet and hands a little more dirtier out here in these streets. Because right now, with the feds coming from every single angle, you got the DEA, you got the FBI, you got the SEC. What does Brayden have to lose? He's already in the game. He killed his uncle. We got to go ahead and hold it down for Tariq because there is a war going on. Noma, you need to watch your back. Tariq and Brayden, season 4, they are on it. Let me know what you think. I'm J. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about Brayden. Thanks for watching. I'm out.